Welcome to the Document Library series. This video is in regards to the site document. When you log into QuickBase, you'll be on your My App screen. If you select the Document Library app, this will bring you to your site dashboard. A few things to note about the site documents. The first thing is that any site documents that are uploaded here will only be viewable and visible by your site team. This will not be a shared resource. So, for example, if Caricho CRC Lab would upload their SOPs to this document library, they're the only lab that would be able to see this. Uganda, Morup would not be able to see their site documents, and this applies across the board. So anything uploaded here is for your site documents. The site documents is something that would be managed by your site team. And this is truly an optional tool that has been developed if you would find this to be helpful for your site processes. So as this is managed truly by your site team, if you find this to be a resourceful tool, it's something that of course you would incorporate into your site processes or use how you best see fit. So as you're in your document library site dashboard, you'll see here two different site document buttons. You have your View Documents, Site Documents, and also Add Document, New Site Document. So I just want to show you two things. As one is this is managed by your site team if you choose to use this. You'll have to go through and upload the documents as you would like. So on the View Documents, first I want to just show you what a brand new table will look like. So I'm going to click Site Documents. As you can see here, there's just the baseline of a table with headers. But as you begin to add site documents, you will have a filterable table similar to how you have seen for the INLAP SOPs, INLAP MOPs, the protocols, anything that has results or values or documents that are listed in here. So I'm going to go back to the home screen and I'm going to show you how to add a new site document. So here under Add Document, we're going to click New Site Document. This is going to bring you to a document table, an upload table. Your site will be your site name. I'm currently logged in as a training user, a training role, so my site is training. The document name and the document type are all required fields. The remaining fields are all optional fields. So say that we want to upload our site lab SOPs into this document library. We'll go ahead and give this a name. So we'll just call it SOP training test SOP number 123. Oops, 123. The document type, there are a few values that are already here, a few different document types. There's Kappa, local SOP, non-RV protocol, QA report, shipment checklist, verification, and validation. We can, of course, add additional document types if you would like. Please let us know and we can add those to the system. As this is an SOP, let's go ahead and select local SOP. The version number will, of course, be managed how you manage your version history. So say, for example, this is version 6.0. Document created, again, will be how you manage your SOP document created dates and any dates that you track. So document created, we're just going to say that we created this document on the 1st of July. Now, authors, again, is going to be dependent on how you handle your authors for your documents or SOPs. So in this case, let's just call this SOP writer. Effective date, again, will be how you determine your effective dates for your SOPs or your documents. Your next review date, say that you're on an annual cycle. So let's just go say that this is next review date of 2021. So to attach any documents, we're going to click Browse. I'm just going to go ahead and upload one of our INLAP SOPs as an example. So you browse, click Open, and then it's attached. The comments field is truly an optional field and really dependent on how you would like to track information. Say that this is an SOP and you want to note within your comment history when this was released to the teams for signature. So I can just say released to lab team for signature. And then we can append it with a date if you so choose. One of the things about the comments is that the comments will also have a dated and noted version history so that you can also see that as comments are added. And I'll show you what I mean in just a moment. So status, we've listed a few different status types here: active, completed, pending, retired. We can of course modify this and add additional statuses if you'd like. But perhaps for your SOP structure and processes, this might be pending until you receive your signatures. So let's just click Save and Close. As you can see here, this is our document details, our overview. So we have our site name, document type, version number, document created date, author, effective, next review date, our attachment, which is viewable by clicking on the link. You can see here we have our document that we were able to quickly pull up. Our comments, as you can see, here's the comment, but also the date and whom added this comment, and then the status. Now, if I also wanted to look at a version history, I could click on this clock, and I'm sorry, that was so fast. I can click on the clock, and all of the version histories will be listed in linear fashion with the newest at the top. Now I'm going to go back to the home screen, and then we're going to actually come back and change the status in just a moment. So we're going to go to the home screen. And what I want to show you now, if we click on our site documents, you'll now see that this document has been tabulated and populated. So you have your filterable functions, and then you have all the information that is contained here. So if you have multiple documents, you'll easily be able to search through the documents. You'll be able to filter it by type of document, and then you can add additional information as needed. So two ways to access that file that I just had uploaded is either to click on Document Attachment, which will bring you to the direct document, or I can once again select that specific document and I can see our document details. Now say this SOP has been reviewed, it's been released, everything is signed. I can go ahead and click Edit, and I can change my status, say to active, and say I also want to add another comment, say SOP implemented July 31, because everything happened as of today. I'm going to save and close. And what you'll see is that now you have your comment trail if you would like that, and the status is now listed as active. I'm going to go back to our home screen and back to our site documents table. You're still going to have all of your information here, and if I click on that site document, you'll see the comment history is still here along with the status. I'm going to go back again to our home screen, and I'm going to add a new type of site document. So add documents, add new site documents. In this case, say you want your CAPAs to be uploaded. So let's just say flow cytometry failure. The document type will be CAPA. Our version is something we don't track versions, so we'll just leave this field blank. Say the document created was created today. The author will be the quality manager, or whomever's name. Effective date, maybe we're not ready for the effective date or the review date. So let's go ahead and browse and find a document to upload. And again, of course, this would be your CAPA. and say this CAPA, it's ready for review. Pending review by lab manager. And then my name is quality manager and today's date. Okay, and so we'll say that this is pending. Save and close. As you can see here, you have the information that's needed. It's pending. You have your comment trail. Of course, you have your document history. And then if I go back to my home screen and I go to Site Documents again in the View Documents tab, you'll see here that this is document type. Our version number is empty, effective date, and then a document attachment. So once again, I can access my document by clicking on the link, which will pull up whatever document that we need to look at. I can also select that, that screen exactly, and then it will bring us to the details. And also, if I go back, as you can see, we have now 2 different document names, but we also have these document types where if I only want to look at CAPAs, I can just select CAPAs, and anything that's a CAPA will be pulled. So now if I go in again to that document, let's go ahead and say we want to edit this again. You can edit this by clicking the pencil. Say we've reviewed everything, CAPA documents created on the 31st. Say our effective date is, it's been reviewed and everything's okay. It was reviewed and effective on the 5th. And say, per our local processes, we review our CAPAs every month. I can easily put that date, and then you'll have your review date. And then we can easily say approved by lab manager if you wanted to use any of these comments fields, but again, this is really dependent on how you feel is the best for your current system. And we'll just say that this is completed. And save and close. And then here you can still have your comment trail, you'll have your status and everything else. And then if I go back to the home screen and I go back to Site Documents, you'll have still no version number, but if I click on this, you'll see your next review date. Everything will be easily highlightable and viewable for you. And then I can just click that and I'll have the details. And I'm going back to the home screen. And you can add as many different types of site documents as you want. You can modify this information depending on what you think is the most valuable or resourceful for your team if you decide to use it. But since this is something that I'm just going to click cancel. I'm going to say leave page because I didn't add anything. But this is really something that this is a tool if you'd like to use it and is really managed how you best see fit for your team. If you have any questions, please do let us know. Thank you.